You are a CPA that does rideshare taxes.
Yes, what I discovered over the last few years as I met with rideshare drivers is they're busy. They follow some very intense schedules in driving. So it's not easy for them to do tax planning work for themselves. And there are also many opportunities in the tax law to make sure that the taxpayer actually takes care of himself or herself first and takes advantage of all the opportunities available to benefit from the tax laws. Hey,
Come on in. Hey
Hey,
guys.
Levi.
Hey, my name's Levi. Hey.
how you doing?
Good, Amir, right?
Great. Nice to see you.
Nice to meet you.
We're gonna go to NYU.
Yes, NYU. Let's get started. What are you guys in town for?
Oh, I had some meetings here, and then I added a little flavor to it because it's my daughter's birthday, so she's gonna spend a day in the city she was born in.
Nice.
So we had a good day today.
So you were born here.
Yes.
So that means you don't live here anymore?
No, we live in Dallas.
You live in Dallas?
Yes.
Now why would you be all the way here?
I had some meetings last couple of days, so took care of some business, and then I had got a quick trip to NYU, my alma mater. I went there for my graduate school and my undergrad, so got some quick stop to take care of some there.
What'd you study?
I got my degree in accounting from NYU. I got my finance and international business graduate degree from there. So a lot of numbers, taxes and numbers.
Numbers. And so what do you do with all that numbers now?
So I have a CPA practice in Dallas. I've been in CPA practice for over 25 years now. And in fact, with all the travels that I've been doing, I've met with so many rideshare drivers, and we actually launched a very helpful project for rideshare drivers. It's on Rideshare.Tax. We had to talk about it with you also. That's like it's a great service. We want to provide professional, high-quality tax planning services to rideshare drivers. So that's our, an additional great new product or new service that we have launched.
So you are a CPA that does rideshare taxes.
Yes, we help because see what I discovered over the last few years as I met with rideshare drivers is they're busy. They follow some very intense schedules in driving, so it's not easy for them to do a good tax work, tax planning work for themselves. And if you don't take care of your tax planning work yourself, it's tough to get good help outside. So what we do is we empower the rideshare drivers with a lot of knowledge, a lot of information, help them get the best out of the tax law in terms of getting the best tax deductions, ensuring that they have the right records, even to the extent that there are times that when the rideshare companies, what they report to you may not reconcile with what you actually received in your bank account, and you may be carried away with reporting what is reported on their 1099s, and that could be a challenge which could cause tax damage for you.
It's like the most complicated thing I've ever done. My background was also in accounting.
Okay, okay.
Now I was a cost accountant, not a
Okay,
CPA.
okay.
So I don't know taxes that well. I definitely don't know the IRS, but I love spreadsheets.
Okay.
And do you like spreadsheets?
I hate them.
You hate spreadsheets, all right. Well, I do. I like spreadsheets. I love data analysis. In fact, I analyze all my numbers, but there's no way for me to get that tax number to balance. I couldn't figure it out.
Yes, yes. it's tough to reconcile if you're not really sure what's reported, how they're reporting it, and if you don't get it done uh, professionally with a group that really pays attention to those details, you could end up paying unnecessarily extra taxes that you don't really owe. You don't owe those taxes and you're paying them. That's not smart. You got to pay what you owe, but not more than that. And that's where we help out. We work with them, and we are really, uh, what we discovered, what I discovered in my travels, in my meeting with Uber drivers and rideshare drivers in general, is that um, they would like to have a good tax advice, but oftentimes the question was who, where do I go, who do I ask for it? Should I go to a regular tax preparation service, or is there some special help available for that purpose? And I discovered that the knowledge, the information that that is needed for them to make sure that they also manage their tax taxed income, the money that they've made after taxes, in a way that it really shows up in their life, and they need to take care of taking advantage of the opportunities available for retirement planning in the tax code. That they need to take action in a timely manner for some of those things. There are deadlines for various retirement planning activities. So that's where we try to add value and help out and make sure that they get total full advantage of all the tax laws that are there for them.
Is it fair to say, like, me as a rideshare driver, I hire you. It's like you're my CPA, right?
Right, right.
Nice. So if I had like a question or something like that, I could just call you?
Yes, we have a way for all our clients who use our Rideshare.Tax service to reach out to us at any time. We have a way for them to send us their question, and we respond to those questions in detail and try to help them out with all those matters. And we will also, during the tax season, try to have extra efforts made to make sure that we answer their questions as they come up during the tax season.
That's well, I will say that taxes are still a pain, and they're. How did you? Why did you even decide to become
Yeah,
an accountant?
taxes are, if you look at them in a more creative way, they are very interesting. I know uh, they cost people money, but there are also many opportunities in the tax law to make sure that the taxpayer actually takes care of himself or herself first, and takes advantage of all the opportunities available to benefit from the uh, tax laws.
All right. So, but why did you decide to go into accounting? I mean, to go to NYU. Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you. If I had a chance to go to NYU, I would study something like art. I would study something like
Movies.
literature, something
Yes,
something like
they
that.
have a well-renowned movies
Right, and here you
school.
are
Yeah,
studying accounting. I mean, that's
right, right. Well,
why,
the Stern School of Business is well known for the business program,
right?
and they are very highly ranked in the country. So I think one of the things is that I had been interested in it from the early days of my college, and I did have a lot of experience already working during my early college days in accounting field, and I think it's also a matter of seeing it as a value. So, every business person, a ride share driver is a business person, and every business person is in business to make money and to support the livelihood. And in order to do that, it is different. It is very different than having a W-2
Right.
or a paycheck. Every week or every other week or every 15 days you get a paycheck and you know for sure you got that money. In a business such as this, like rideshare business, let's say you got $2,000 for a week deposited into your account.
Right.
That's not your net income. That's not what you made. You make $2,000 in gross income, but then you have to think about all the expenses you incurred out of your pocket in order to run this business. So it is the same with every business, everything. You have a sandwich shop or you have a convenience store or any other business. You have the gross income, that is what you get from your customer. And if you really look at it from your perspective, the rideshare platform or the company that you're working for is your client. Yes, you think of me as your client, you are taking care of the passenger
Right.
as a service, but you're really getting paid by the rideshare platform.
And that, it's funny though, because I don't think they think of it that way.
Correct.
Yeah,
Well,
I think both the rideshare company and the rideshare drivers, it's almost like a hostile
yes,
kind of like relationship.
yes,
You know?
yes.
Yeah.
And you as a rideshare driver are a very important person for that company because you take care of their client. So I am technically right now a client of either Uber or Lyft or whichever platform I'm using. You are serving that company and that company is your client. So you are doing a great favor or a service to them by providing a really good service to a passenger. Now, in return, they pay you. And of course, there are times when they give you bonuses for different times of the day or different peak times. Different bonuses are offered, but all of that money is your gross income.
Right.
After that, you have to now account for all the expenses you incur.
What would be like? So, I mean, I'm a rideshare driver. I've been doing it like 4 years, right?
Okay.
So I feel like I know a lot.
Yeah.
But okay, give me like, I don't know, like your top 10 expenses that rideshare driver should be thinking about. I mean, there's miles, right?
Right.
But what
Yeah.
else?
So you have mileage and a very simple thing. It may be a small expense, but it will add up. You did leave a water bottle for me in the car.
Okay.
That's an expense. You may think that, oh, it's only $1 or two. Why bother about that? But it all adds up. You get your car cleaned up. It's a beautiful car that you have. So you must have spent money to make sure that it remains in good form inside. It's a great place to the passenger to enjoy the ride. All of that expense is a deductible expense. Uh, you carry health insurance for yourself, your family. That health insurance is a deductible expense on your tax return. If you pay, additional insurance, liability insurance, the regular insurance, the auto insurance that you pay for your car, a portion of it, if you use the same car for your personal life also, then a portion of it is deductible against your business
So, like
expense.
if I did like 50,000 miles this year, right? So if I do 50,000 miles, 10 of them are personal, 40,000 of them are through rideshare.
Right,
The
right.
40,000 is the deductible on my insurance.
So 40,000 miles at 67 cents per mile for
Yeah, that's right, for
2024.
2024.
Right?
But the insurance, you're saying the insurance is like, let's say I pay $100 a month,
You could 80% of
80%
that,
of that because of 40 over 50.
40,000 miles out of 50,000, so 80% of that insurance is chargeable to your business income. You may pay any additional insurance which is only because you're doing rideshare, then that is purely 100% deductible on your business because you wouldn't need it if you weren't doing this business. if there is any additional expense on your car that you do because you're doing this business. Let's say you had to do some, redesigning inside, or you'd have to spend some money because you wanted to make the car more comfortable for the passenger. You wouldn't do that if you were using the car for your own family life.
Right.
Then that is purely a business expense. So keeping track of expenses that are specially or particularly done because you're in this business, that is, and as we talk about it, we say rideshare services. I'm kind of covering it in a bigger context, that DoorDash drivers and food delivery services, all of those who are using their car for the purpose of producing income for their life, those uh, those business owners would benefit from taking a really good look at these details of what is needed in your tax reporting.
So you said, so you went to school to study accounting. Why didn't you study anything else? I mean, why didn't you study art?
Well, I had to. And they don't let you have a degree these days without having those, I think 20 credits or something of liberal. So I even had to study psychology and sociology.
You're saying you're forced to study art.
Yeah, I was forced to study.
I mean, we have Bollywood background, so he didn't need to study.
Bollywood. Okay. I lived right across the Strait of Hormuz from India and Pakistan. I lived in Oman.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, I lived in Oman. I lived in Muscat,
Oh,
We used to
really?
live in Dubai, actually.
Oh, really?
So we were right next door.
Dubai's absurd. Absurd. So I thought Muscat was a little bit more like a, traditional
Yes.
Arabia might look
Yes,
like.
yes.
Right? Did you ever get to go to Muscat?
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so I lived right there near the Carrefour Mall.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
Everybody has a Carrefour Mall.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Everywhere you go, put it all together. I want to know more. Okay, now you and I don't work together, right, in terms of
Right,
accounting
right.
and stuff like that. So, but okay, I've got receipts
Okay.
and I've got spreadsheets and I've
Right.
got all this stuff. If I had to give it all to you, how do you do that?
Yeah, we have a good process in office where we gather the data and put it together. And of course, this is a collaborative process where the taxpayer, the rideshare driver that we are working with, we would want them or him or her to work very closely with us, with our team, to make sure that the data is captured properly and we get it done right. But it is a very collaborative process, at the same time very efficient process that we use to gather the data and put it all together for them. Yeah.
Nice.
Like puzzle with the
Puzzle? Okay. Puzzle.
Yes.
Puzzle. It's the hard part about being an Uber driver. It's getting everybody's name right. I do like 3 or 4 rides an hour where I drive. Maybe even
Yeah?
5, sometimes 6.
Wow.
And yeah, everybody's. It's
I
so
saw
hard.
that you kind of promoted the idea that short rides are better, right?
Yeah, well, short rides. Here's what I try to do. So I have a YouTube channel, right? And
Okay.
I don't think I could give anybody advice on how to drive in their market,
Right.
Because they drive in driving in New York City is really hard. Like
Yeah.
you see me focusing, right?
Right, right.
This is
Right.
not an easy place, right? And it's just totally different here than compared to upstate New York or St. Louis or Los Angeles or any place. So the cities are different.
Yeah.
The cars are different. Everybody drives different cars.
Right.
And everybody drives, different styles and different times. They have different preferences. They have different
Right,
revenue
right.
things that they need, and all this kind of stuff. So I don't give advice. All I
Okay.
try to do is I try to get them to think
Okay.
about it.
Okay.
So the rideshare world is full of really smart people that give kind of like one single piece of advice. They call it cherry picking.
Okay.
That means sitting parked, waiting for the most perfect profitable trip.
Oh, okay.
So when I produce a video like saying I take short trips, or I think I call it crap trips, because like a lot of people think they're crap trips.
Okay.
You know, they don't pay $4 a trip.
Okay.
What I try to show them is I can make money taking short trips.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you can, but if you only do rideshare one way, you might be missing an opportunity in your market, in your car, doing it a different way.
Right.
So I just hope that they can look at it and think,
Right.
you know, could I do it this way in my market?
Right. So one of the other things that I came across when I have talked to rideshare drivers in my trips is some of them, maybe a large number of them, have other occupations in addition to doing rideshare, and some of them are doing rideshare as a part-time, and they have a full-time occupation,
Correct.
which is really awesome for tax purposes.
Okay.
And I really want to stress that for them, and to kind of help them, that if you have a W-2 income and if you're doing rideshare, you got a great opportunity to do tax planning. And you really need to work. And of course, I'm going to say work with us. That because we're the best
I'm
in
going
rideshare.
to say that too, just to be clear. Work with
See
this
that
guy.
marketing ready?
That's going to be the intro to this whole video right there.
Oh, didn't we just see the NYU flag there? So I think it opens up so many opportunities for tax planning for them,
Right.
that they really need to work with a firm like ours, and we would prefer with us, and sign up at Rideshare.Tax. I would say that you're going to save a lot more in taxes with the use of all these creative opportunities that open up for you, because you have two occupations. You have this main job as a W-2 income, and then you have rideshare. It's just awesome. And so I would say that if you can work with us, you'll see a great benefit in tax planning with that. Even if you have just a small other business or a W-2 income, even if it is not your primary income and rideshare is your primary income, there are a lot of opportunities which we know of and which we can help you with, and make sure that the most important thing is don't pay more taxes than you have to, than you are required to. That's our primary thing. Then we will see how can we make it even lesser, that use opportunities that are there for tax planning, so that you don't end up cash short on your taxes every year. I used to live in Queens.
Did you
commute,
grew up
and
in
I was
Queens?
also working full time for a corporation here at the same time while I was in school. So it's like full time school, full time work. That's what I did.
That's so hard.
Yes.
So you grew up in Queens?
No, I didn't. I lived there for about 10 years while I was going to NYU. Got my bachelor's and master's, but before that I wasn't in New York. We moved here from Pakistan.
Pakistan. Oh,
Yeah. But it's been a great experience. This has been a great career move for us, a great life move, great country.
So you moved here from Pakistan, and then you ended up going to NYU, and you got. Why did you go to Dallas? I mean, cause kind of New York's pretty cool.
So yeah, it's a move that was very interesting. It happened because of my friends. I have a lot of friends there, and I had taken up an international assignment with a large multinational group for a short time
Mm-hmm.
after New York, and then when I was returning to U.S., at that time we decided that we're going to pick Dallas as a new place for us, and that's where I started my practice first time in 1997.
So you started your own private practice.
My own CPA practice. I started from scratch, built it up, and it's been now 25 years when I started the first time as a independent CPA practice. There is, it's been a great experience working with a lot of small and medium-sized businesses, and we have been able to help a lot of people with that. Yeah.
How many people are in your firm?
Oh, we have about 15 employees right now.
Okay.
Yeah, but the Rideshare wing is our startup where we have got a startup team working with us. We've kind of launched a very specialized team on this with a special training and a good process and efficiency in place. But otherwise, that's we bring a lot of knowledge and experience of tax planning to the table for this.
So you've been in Dallas a long time then.
Yeah.
Are you a Cowboy
You think
fan?
I should move back?
Oh yeah, I definitely think you should. I like. Don't get me wrong. I love Texas. I went to part of my high school was in Texas down in San Antonio, so I've been to Dallas, and so
Okay.
Texas is fine. But yeah, I'm a New Yorker, right? So
Yeah,
He
yeah.
was
I'm
considering it.
upstate New Yorker.
Upstate New Yorker.
Is that the rideshare companies can care less about us, and sometimes you just feel alone.
Yes.
And I think, if anything, that's why people should work with you.
I would say that, yes, what you're telling me, that's what I've heard also from others, but I'm always saying that with notwithstanding all of those challenges, you have one of the best tax planning strategies in your hand, being a rideshare driver. So work on it, use it and particularly because I know that many of these drivers are using this as an additional income for them in addition to what they are doing. And this is a tremendous tax opportunity. They've got to really use it well, and that's where we will put our best effort to help you out.
And I agree that it does get lonely for solopreneurs. And the best thing is with my dad, they'll never be bored because he has the craziest sense of humor. So half the time they'll just be laughing through the process as well.
So my advice to other Uber drivers: if you drive in New York, good luck. Okay, I'm sure there's so many New York drivers, Uber drivers. Give me some of your advice, New York Uber drivers.
I'm in CPA practice. I've been in CPA practice for over 25 years. I've worked with business owners, and for me, a ride-share driver is a business owner. And a business owner needs to have a great understanding of the numbers. The business owner, a rideshare driver who is a business owner needs to have a good understanding of the tax rules, the tax laws. Not look at taxes as a burden, but look at taxes as an opportunity to get your numbers in control, to get a good understanding of what you have earned, what you have made, and then what are different opportunities that are there in the tax code to help you minimize your taxes, at the same time create your future strength through retirement planning options, through making sure that using different tax saving opportunities such as health savings accounts and other things. So look at it as you are in a business, and if you're in business, you must know how you're doing in your business. Did you make money, and how much did you make, and then how do you pay the least possible taxes on them in the most properly prepared tax return so that you don't unnecessarily pay off more, and at the same time you don't live in an illusion that you made this kind of money, that kind of money. You know exactly what you made and how much more effort you need to make next year or less effort you need to make last year, depending on what your needs are and what saving needs are. So come to us. Our team is ready and equipped with all processes and systems to help you put your data together in a good way and file your taxes, and at the same time really open up your eyes to all that is possible in your financial records. You will really enjoy the experience. You'll say, okay, wow, I didn't realize that this is an expression, this is a feeling that we hear so many times from our clients. Oh wow, I didn't know this. And that's what we will strive to get you to feel like when you come to us and work with us for this taxes. So do give it a try. We would appreciate. Go try to go reach out to us through Rideshare.Tax, and we would love to work with you, and we'll try our best to help you out to make sure that you have a good understanding of your numbers and taxes. Thank you. I really look forward to working with a lot of you rideshare drivers. Hi, my name is Amir Morani. I am a CPA. I practice in Dallas. I've been in CPA practice for over 25 years. We are so happy and pleased to introduce a very special dedicated service for rideshare drivers. We have a full team working on rideshare drivers' tax returns. We believe that there are a lot of opportunities for rideshare drivers to optimize on their taxes and to save money and make sure that they have a good understanding. So reach out to us, visit our website at Rideshare.Tax. We have a process there to reach out to us virtually. If you would like to call us, you can call us at the number given on the website, and we would love to speak with you and see how we can help you out.
Can you hear the educator in his voice?
I love it. Yeah, I love it. And hey, my fellow rideshare drivers, Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, you know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, Amir, team, they're all experts. I wouldn't put my name attached to it. I wouldn't put the Tip You in the Name app. I wouldn't put my Tip You in the App name to this. I wouldn't drive all the way down here to New York City to become a Uber driver, not legally. I'm not really an Uber driver here in New York, but you know what I mean. And we want somebody on our team. And
Yes.
that's what I'm telling you, that's what he is. He's on your team. And I know we think we can save a little bit of money by doing something online, but you're going to miss something, right? Because you're not an expert. He is. I'm not an expert, right? So we hire pros, right, to help us pay the exact amount of tax, the least amount of tax that we're legally obligated to pay. And so I cannot stress highly enough that, hey, I trust Amir and his team at Rideshare.Tax. You should take a look at them. Go to the website, check them out. Just contact them. See if it's a good opportunity, a good fit for you. And please like and subscribe to this video, comment, and engage. Right? His marketing team will probably engage with you in the comment section. What we're really trying to do is build a community. That's the reason why I created Tip You in the App, is because I wanted a community of like-minded people that want to be healthy, safe, enjoy what we do, and of course make the most amount of money that we possibly can. And so I just encourage you to reach out to Rideshare.Tax, and it's my stamp of approval. You get anything?
Awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What do you think? Is that pretty good?
I think that was pretty good, yeah.
Yes.
Be well, everybody. Be safe, and know that Amir and I, hey, we're cheering for you. Bye.
Thank you.